Hello everyone, welcome back if you've been here on lately. In today's build we have a large family home for obviously a large family, but what I wanted to say for today's build is that it took me some time. This build was hours long because I was overwhelmed with the custom content, and yeah, today's build is a custom content build as you heard, and today we are gonna be using only custom content from SixamCC. I hope, and I really hope I'm pronouncing it correct. If I'm not pronouncing it in the right way, please feel free to correct me in the comments. But yeah, I linked all the custom content I have used in my post on Patreon, so you just need to go on the link down below, click there and go into that post, and there you can see all the CC I have used from this creator, SixamCC. And so yeah, I linked it. Took me some time, so I hope everything is fine. And yeah, you can download this build for free on the gallery by my ID, which is SimmerAdelina, or you can search it by the hashtag SimmerAdelina on the gallery, or you can just download it on my Patreon where I have the zip files, and yeah, for free obviously. And in today's build I did use also some packs from the game, but not too many, only here and there, just to fill up something or something that I didn't like, then I wanted to use something from a pack, but mostly it's mainly custom content. And so also what I wanted to say, I linked most of the custom content from the Patreon profile of the creator, but I did download all of those from CurseForge because I found it much easier. You just have to have the app CurseForge, then you have to put your game in there, like find your game files. It's easy, you can find it for you, the app, and then you just click download on everything you want to have in your game, and everything downloads in the custom content in the mods folder. So that's pretty easy. And so yeah, just wanted to let you know. And okay, so first I had another build in mind. I started on a smaller lot, and the idea was that I want to have a lot of things. I want this family to have like playroom area for the kids. They have a number of maybe 2 kids. It's 1 toddler, 1 kid, a newborn, and 2 teenagers, or you can say they are kids, but the rooms are looking more for teenagers. And I wanted this house to be full of toys, full of play areas, and the backyard to also be very, very nice and cute for a family with kids. And so yeah, we have done it. And I started on a smaller lot. I wasn't happy with the result, it was too small of a lot, and then I got really, really overwhelmed by all the CC I have downloaded from this creator, and I said this is too much, I cannot focus, and it took me hours and hours, and I wasn't getting too much progress in. So I have decided to download less content from the creator Sixam, and then just try on a bigger lot. And first and better to draw a floor plan on a paper, so I can just have a better idea of what I want to do. So mainly I have draw only the first floor or the ground floor, whatever you call it, on a paper, and the second floor or first floor, whatever you call it, once again, I did it just on the spot. I just went with what I had already. And yeah, this house ended up having, I'm pretty sure, 5, yeah, I think, yes, 5 bedrooms and 4 bathrooms, guys. It's a pretty big house, and it also has a laundry room, a nice kitchen area, a nice dining room area, a big living room, and a play area. And then outside we have, and also this house has an office where the parents can work from home, they can paint in there. And I used the custom content small spaces or work from home or something, it's called, the custom content pack from Sixam. And yeah, I really loved it. I loved all the custom content I was working with in this build, and I really had fun with it. And so yeah, And also, I wanted to talk about the outside. There is a small deck on the side of the house, and you can walk in there from the office, and it's more of a relaxing spot for the parents, and there will be a hot tub there and 2 lounging chairs, and yeah, you can have your Sims relaxing there away from the kids. Everyone needs a bit time away, and then in the back we have a pool which is enclosed with a fence because we have kids and we don't want them to get close to the pool. And then we have also a lot of toys, a nice barbecue area, and then on the grass we have, I think I put a monkey bar, a swing set, and maybe the small slide from the toddler game pack. And yeah, it's a really nice home, I would say, a family home. It's perfect for a family, and it has plenty of stuff to do and plenty of room in there. And I really like the end result. I tried to use a lot of cats and dogs in this build, and yeah, that's the problem. There are a lot of family members. As I said, there are 2 parents, 2 teenagers, then a toddler, a kid, a newborn. That's already 7 members, and I'm pretty sure the max you can have is 8 in the game. But if you use mods like MC Command Center, then you can have more than that. But there is also room for cats and dogs in this build, so I don't know. It's up to you guys. But yeah, this family loves cats and dogs, I guess. And I really love working with those packs. That's called Me and Besties, I think, or Besties and Me, something like that. And it's 2 separate packs from Sixam. One is for dogs, one is for cats, and it's really cute. You'll see. But as I said, I linked everything, and also a very important notice: I did not playtest this build. So I already took so much time, and I was like, once in a while I can do that. I don't want to playtest it. I really didn't feel like playtesting it, so I'm sorry about that. So if you encounter something, just yell at me in the comments, and just you'll have to fix it yourself. I'm sorry, but I hope that you enjoy the build in the end, and if you do have it, I hope you'll enjoy playing in it with your family. And yeah, I love this house. It's very big, but it's very nice and cozy. And so yeah, I don't know. I was also working in the background for another build. I was working on a motel in Strangerville and using multiple packs, but we'll see when that comes out. And until then, I don't know what else I'm gonna build. Probably something autumnal. Is that something good? Autumn. English. Yeah, something for fall. Okay. And I don't know what yet, but we'll see. And yeah, it's already October. Time is passing by so fast, especially when you're not around so much on your own channel, huh? But yeah, anyways, guys, thank you for being here, and thank you for all the support and for lovely comments here and there. I really appreciate you, and I see you in my next build. And until then, I just leave you with music like always and a long video. And I cannot wait. Oh, guys, wait, don't go yet. I forgot to tell something. So at some point, my OBS decided to show me that it's recording, but it was actually not recording. So the footage for the teenager rooms, the 2 rooms, and the kids room is gone. But I did a really small fast tour before I get on to the master bedroom later on. But yeah, I'm sorry about that. You'll see it in the screenshots how it looked, but I'm really sorry. I didn't want to remake that. But yeah, I'm sorry. OBS was just acting up on me, and yeah. And if before you ask, yes, I still had enough disk space, but I don't know what happened. It was like a bug or something. I don't know. It just stopped working, but it showed that it's recording. Okay. Anyways, guys, thank you for being here, and until next time, I wish you the very best. Take care of yourselves, very important, and I look forward to see you in my next video. And until then, take care, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, everyone. I'm not sure why. Oh,
was 1 month ago. I was sailing across the blue. The waters teemed with violent storms to send my boat untrue. Atlantic bound I was no more, Indian a far off thorn. The wind and waves crushed my bone, settling a 10-year score. Pacific, why do you hold me? Why do you keep me to a war or a crime? Pacific, why don't you lose me into your night? From silver stars at dark, I could not tell my way, for it seemed as though by the light of dawn the sky would turn to gray. Don't you let that boy see the sun, lest he find his path. I have him now for myself, a pill unto my wrath. Pacific, why do you hold me? Why do you keep me to a war or a crime? Pacific, why don't you lose me into your night? Pacific, why do you hold me? Why do you keep me to a war or a crime? Pacific, why don't you lose me into your night? Pacific.
Through all the snow in these northern skies, and all them crows with their strange mournful cries, the lowest lows and the grand soaring highs, I'll be kind to you the rest of my days. Through all them shadowy barbed wire streets, and all them lying servants in their parliamentary seats, through all the frozen-hearted warlords and thieves, I'll be kind to you the rest of my days. And so when you go down that dark, foggy road, if there's one thing that you know, when you're out in the cold, with all the warmth my devoted heart holds, I'll be kind to you the rest of my days. and all them lonely faces, them rush hour subway trains, the things that you know deeply but can never be explained. I'll be kind to you the rest of my days. And so when you go, take this promise for the road. If there's one thing that you know, when you're out there all alone, with all the warmth my devoted heart holds, I'll be kind to you the rest of my days. I'll be kind to you the rest of my days.
Then you came back home. Why'd you let me go when all I have you know? Time they say will heal, but only if you're still to keep below the pill of men who think they're real. You gotta find it, don't you hide it. You don't need the reminding. You gotta feel it, don't you steal it. You don't need all the deals in. You won't be alright if you love the night. They won't see you bright. They don't know your life. You gotta find it, don't you hide it. You don't need the reminding. You gotta feel it, don't you steal it. You don't need all the deals in. Then hold it, don't you fold it. Tell them you got your soul in. You gotta find it, don't you hide it. You don't need the reminding. You gotta feel it, don't you steal it. You don't need all the deals in. Then use it, don't you fuse it. Tell them you got your darling.
dreams a lot lately, and I kind of remember some of them vaguely. You know, they seem so real at the time. And from the first time I saw you smile, you know, the skies were gold and they went on for miles. You were the most beautiful sight I'd ever seen. The way the time just seemed to stand still, and the sky was raining $100 bills when you stood there in your yard. And now you're floating through the city like a wild balloon, from the sands of California to the mine rooms, into the wild and the endless blue. And now you're floating through the city like a wild balloon, from the highways of Toronto down to Saskatoon, by the light of the lonesome moon, by the light of the lonesome moon. I was mesmerized, as like I'd been there before in some other life, driving down those winding roads. And when I'd wake up in the morning, see you standing there, looking in the mirror, just a brush in your hair, I couldn't believe how beautiful you were. Out of all the wildest pleasures I crave, and out of all the finest treasures I've seen, you know you're closest to my heart. And now you're floating through the city like a wild balloon, from the golden rings of Saturn to the blue lagoon, into the wild and the endless blue. The city like a wild balloon, from the mountains of Vancouver down to Saskatoon, by the light of the lonesome moon, by the light of the lonesome moon.
Never believed in love at first sight, but then you went and caught my eye, and I knew right then this was the first night of the rest of my life. I was never really brave back then, but I'm glad I went and took my chance, and I see right now that was the first night of the rest of my life. And now I realize I was always supposed to find you, realized it was always supposed to be. It was always supposed to be. I was always supposed to find you. It was always supposed to be. I was always supposed to find you. I was never brave back then, and I'm glad I went and took my chance. And I see right now this was the first night of the rest of my life. And now I realize I was always supposed to find you. And now I realize it was always supposed to be. It's always supposed to be. I was always supposed to find you. It was always supposed to be. I was always supposed to find you. It's always supposed to be. I was always supposed to find you. It was always supposed to be. I was always supposed to find you.
It feels a million miles away, but when I'm close to you, I pray that I'll never have to leave. There's nothing more in life I want than just to feel your beating heart and let you know that I am near. The sun is setting fast, I know, and I can feel you bid me go, but I don't wanna leave just yet. 'Cause I've got so much left to see, but I know freedom ain't that free if I ain't got you by my side. Oh, my love, won't you come and walk with me a while? Time don't stop, even in the middle of a dream. So turn the car around and leave, meet me underneath the tree inside the valley that we made. And with our hands we'll make the best of the life that we have left, and we will never say goodbye. Oh, my love, won't you come and walk with me a while? Time don't stop, even in the middle of a dream. car around and leave. Meet me underneath the tree inside the valley that we made. And with our hands we'll make the best of the life that we have left, and we will never say goodbye. And if we do, we'll meet again, knowing love was heaven sent, and I've never felt this way. I'll be here, singing in the meadow of my youthful years, taking all the love, and now I know no fear, 'cause where I found my home is here with you. Take me home, back to fields of barley where I once belonged. I remember days when we were all so young, waiting for the sun to rise on us. Come a little bit closer, I gotta have you next to me. Got a little bit older, but I never felt so free. Got me thinking about time, it ain't got no hold on me. I wanna see your sunset eyes, wanna feel your young heartbeat. Darling, don't you know my voice? I've been calling, singing melodies, and I've been lost in dreams of being home again with you. So tell me where you wanna go, 'cause you belong with me. We could climb the clouds, or we could sail the sea. We won't know if we don't ever try. Come a little bit closer, I gotta have you next to me. I got a little bit older, but I never felt so free. Got me thinking about time, it ain't got no hold on me. I wanna see your sunset eyes, wanna feel your young heart beating, 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 beating for me. Come a little bit closer, I gotta have you next to me. I got a little bit older, but I never felt so free. Got me thinking about time, it ain't got no hold on me. I wanna see your sunset eyes, I wanna feel your young heartbeat.
turn towards the way the ship did come, you can smell the earth that you and I lived on. All the pity that you had on me back then, all the Sunday afternoons with all your friends. You never did think I'd reach the deep of the world we found when you still had a dream. But now the time below your feet has turned to stone, and the children at your knees, they will never know. It was 2 miles long and you were never coming back, from the hill where you left no track, from the hill where you bled and died. Forget you, I couldn't if I wanted to, even if the moon stayed true, even if the sun told lies. And on the edge of all the trouble we did find, there was a life that you and I, now we cannot hide. But if you like the way the road is bending on, well then I'll leave you with the sparrows and be gone. And your sky may turn to red and blue and black, but you may never see the sky with what you had. So if you turn towards the way the ship did come, you can find the earth that you and I lived on. It was 2 miles long and you were never coming back, from the hill where you left no track, from the hill where you bled and died. Forget you, I couldn't if I wanted to, even if the moon stayed true, even if the sun told lies. Now you can't tell me what we had was a worn out state, 'cause if you'd gone that way, you'd be the one with eyes dry. And if you hold your heart, sir, you can go back there to the world you spared, when you still kept your nights bright. And if you turn towards the way the ship did come, you can smell the earth that you and I lived on.
It's easy to forget how precious our lives are, how beautiful the stars are, the light that we feel, birds singing in the morning, the calm before the storm, and the way the sun hits the ocean. That star that we're all from, I live by the ocean, I keep myself open, it's the life that I've chosen, it's the vision I see, asleep with the light on, surrounded by mountains, It's the treasures I found, and it's the people I love. It's easy to forget. Sometimes it just takes a little kindness to remember. So remind me to wake up. Remind me to open my eyes. Remind me to live my life like I'm ready to die. Remind me to look up. Remember who we are. Remind me to remember to keep a light on in the dark. Gotta lift up your spirits. Let everybody hear it. You gotta break through the fear and be who you are. You gotta rise in the morning. Go stand in a cornfield and feel the whole earth spin. And know what you know. It's easy to forget. Sometimes it just takes a little kindness to remember. So remind me to wake up. Remind me to open my eyes. Remind me to live my life like I'm ready to die. Remind me to look up. Remember who we are. Remind me to remember to keep a light on in the dark. Remind me to remember to keep a light on in the dark.